How do you know that Jesus is not a Muslim?
Well, I was going to ask, how would you know that he is?
The Quran.
Okay, and what would be the evidence backing up the Quran?
So we believe that Jesus was a Muslim, not based on historical whatever. We think that Jesus is a Muslim. Based theologically, we can prove that he's a Muslim theologically. Right?
Okay.
So before we believe anything about Jesus, Abraham, Moses, whoever that is, first of all, we established something. We established that the Quran is the verbatim word of God. That is a true word of God that is uncorrupted, preserved, uncorruptible. Right? And then the Prophet Muhammad, which is the last prophet of Islam, is actually a true prophet.
Okay.
Right? And so as soon as we establish these things, then whatever the Quran says about Islam must be true. Whatever the Quran says about the old prophets, including Jesus, Moses, etc., is. Right?
Okay. So let me ask you this: if the Quran, let's say, got everything right, let's say it got everything that it says in it is accurate, but it got one thing wrong, would it then still be the word of God?
No.
Agreed. How do I know? What is the evidence that it got this right, that Jesus is a Muslim? And we have to look at Jesus historically and see if the Quran got this claim right,
Where
that Jesus was a Muslim.
Historical Jesus?
That's what I'm asking. That's my question to you.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. You're going to appeal to the Bible. I don't grant the Bible.
I'm not appealing to the Bible
because we cannot trust them.
I'm not mentioning the Bible. I'm simply talking about the principle of when you make a claim, Jesus is a Muslim, you are making a claim on a historical figure. You're saying this historical figure had a particular religion.
Not at all.
Yes, you are.
Because not at all. Because we don't mention just Jesus only. We're mentioning Moses. We're mentioning Abraham. Adam. Like,
these are all historical claims, brother. So you're just saying the Quran is the word of God, therefore Jesus is a Muslim.
Exactly. The reason why 2 billion people believe Jesus is a Muslim, not because of some historical Bible says so or whatever. It's because the Quran says that all the prophets who came before the Prophet Muhammad were Muslims, and therefore he's a Muslim as well.
I got you.
This in the Quran itself. The Quran is the word of God. The Bible is the word of anonymous people.
Can I address this? Can I address this? So you have more people, because there's more Christians than Muslims, and not even just Christians, even atheists and secular people. So a ton more people than Muslims say Jesus is not a Muslim because of the historical Jesus that we have. The historical Jesus. Okay. So I know that you, as a Muslim, believe Jesus is a Muslim because you're a Muslim. It's because you believe the Quran. That's why. My point is that that's not proof. That's not evidence. That's not a good enough reason to come to truth just because you believe the Quran said so. The Quran could be accurate in a lot of things and get this wrong. How do I know that the Quran didn't get this thing wrong particularly?
Is our position that the Quran is making a theological claim?
I know that your position is that this isn't historical, but that is just incorrect, because when you say that a particular figure had a particular religion, in reality, that is a historical claim on that figure.
You see, right? So which one will you go for? Historical or theological? Let me know in the comment section.
How do you know that Jesus is not a Muslim?
Well, I was going to ask, how would you